Alright, now that you've listened to the Tips audio track, I'm going to show you how I made it. There are a number of different podcast applications out there on the internet. In this case, I used Podomatic, and reasonably simple to use. I simply logged into my account, went to Publish, Create my account. I'm going to give it a title, Iswod Audio Tips. I'm not going to give it a description right now. Save and continue. And now I want to record using a webcam or microphone. And as you can see, I've got a nifty little recorder built right into my screen. Okay, I'm going to get ready to record my audio tips. I have my script with me to use as a guide. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. Alright, for this tips section, we're going to use an audio track. A couple of important things about using audio. Keep the track short, less than 5 minutes. If you have a longer section that you'd like to record, break it down into smaller pieces. Audacity works great for this. You can see the link to Audacity down below. Don't forget that audio recordings are non-participatory, so make sure that you accompany the audio track with a study guide or use the audio track simply to provide guiding questions prior to a discussion forum. In this case, we've got a video track that comes up right after this that shows you how I created the audio track, so it kind of works as a lesson. Also, be sure to check out the additional audio tools listed below. Stop video, audio, and save it. Okay, so now I've got to go through a series of things. I can tag the audio track so it shows up in searches in the site. I'm not going to bother with that right now. I can review it and publish it. Obviously we want to publish it so that it's available on the internet. And this audio track, just as what happens in YouTube, sits on the Podomatic site. So we don't have to manage it. But what I do need is the code so that we can embed it. I have to save it first. Save and continue. Okay, so now I'm going to go directly to promote my video, my audio track. And what I'm looking for now is the embed. Here it is. Embed a player in your web page. It doesn't matter if you're using Podomatic or YouTube or whatever you're using to record your audio. There's chances are it's going to give you some kind of ability to copy the code. Now, I'm no programmer, so the code doesn't really mean anything to me, but I know that if I paste it in the code of my website, or in Moodle in this case, it's going to look magical. An audio player is going to appear. So here it allows me to sort of select what I want my player to look like, so I'm going to make it blue, kind of close to the font that we're using in the Iswod course. Set the size. I'm going to make it a small player so it fits in the tips box. And then simply going to right click and copy the code. And now I've got the code copied. And I slide back over to Moodle here, and this is the page that you're actually viewing this video from right now. Here's the tip. Okay, basically what I want to do, I've got all this script to put in. I've got to toggle over to my source code view, and I'll show you what that looks like. It looks pretty ugly. Really hard to find where exactly I want to paste my embed code. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hit the return key, and I'm going to add a bunch of digits that'll show up in my code. So I just put a whole bunch of zeros in there, and bang, there they are. They stand out like a sore thumb. That is exactly where I need to put my script. So all I simply have to do is right click and paste, and all that script from podcast went in there, and I go back to my regular view, and it doesn't show up, and it won't until I actually go and save my changes. Let's scroll down, and voila, there it is.